Today, we are talking about how to shift your mindset to attract more money, more wealth, and more abundance right now. So, as we know, whenever we are manifesting, we are not manifesting what we want, but we are manifesting who we are. We are manifesting who we are on vibrational level. In other words, what you are emitting, what frequency you are emitting, is going to attract into your life that reflection of who you are. So the world is your mirror, if you will. Therefore, if you want to attract more money, more abundance, more wealth, you need to vibe abundance, wealth, and so on. So no scarcity, no lack, no fear. And that can be challenging at times, especially if you are someone who is right now going through circumstances that are not necessarily what you want to see in your life. And therefore, you are watching this video because you want to manifest more money, more wealth. So, this is the catch 22. Like, how can you feel wealthy and abundant if you don't see wealth and abundance in your reality? So, first things first, your reality does not matter. Your 3D reality is a reflection of your old self, period. That is a reflection of your old vibration. That is a reflection of your old thinking. That is a reflection of your old feeling. And that is a reflection of your old doing, if you will. That persona does no longer exist. That's it. So now that you understand that today's reality is a reflection of your old self that is no longer available, then you know that your reality is not defining you, which is very important. You need to understand that your outside circumstances are not defining who you are. Who you are is potential. You can change who you are whenever you want to. You have unlimited potential. And you have unlimited potential by the way you choose to be, the way you choose to feel, and the way you choose to think. So, in other words, who are you? That identity is defined by you defining who you are. And that identity is going to attract that outside circumstances. So, that being said, if you are not defined by your current circumstances, who are you? Who you want to be is the question to be asked. And this new person that you want to be, the person who is wealthy, who is abundant, who is living that life, is someone who is feeling certain way, thinking certain way, and acting certain way. And that person is acting in a very different way as your old self. Now, there is a gap in between. And the question is, the $1 million question is, how do I actually bridge the gap? Or how do I remove the gap? How do I become the frequency of wealth or frequency of wealthy and abundant person right now if in my reality I don't feel like it? If I'm being challenged and I don't see that reality, how on earth do you want me to feel? This is the question. And I want to actually give you a very simple tip, because this tip is going to shift your thinking and feeling. Everything is based on frequency, everything. And we are manifesting based on this frequency, which is the feeling. So we need to shift you to feeling abundant right now, not tomorrow, not when you make this much money, not when you close that client. No, right now, in this moment, we need to shift you into feeling abundant. And here is the beauty, because the definition of abundance is very relative. Being abundant for one person can mean to living in multiple locations, flying private, and so on. This might be the version of abundant. For other person, the version of abundant is having or maybe owning a beautiful apartment, being debt free, having a beautiful family, happy relationship, and so on. So that definition of abundance is very relative. And therefore, you can actually play with this energy, because if you compare your life right now with the person who has more, with the person who has way more than you have, of course, you're going to feel like a failure. Of course, you're going to feel like you don't have enough, right? But if you actually compare yourself with a person who doesn't even have what you have, maybe for the other person, the life that you have right now is that abundant life, then you immediately going to feel better. Immediately you're going to perceive abundance. Immediately you're going to see how abundant you are. So I actually want you to train your mind to feel abundant right now. I want you to look around you and I want you to make a list of things that you are grateful in your life, material things, things that make you feel abundant right now. It can be anything. It can be that beautiful glass of wine that you pour yourself. It could be taking a bath in your bathroom with beautiful candles and you feel like $1 million box. Like it can be going to spa for massage. It can be buying that new dress and you feel like whatever that is, whatever makes you feel abundant, whatever you see around you it gives you the feeling of abundance, tune into that frequency. It could also be that you feel grateful for the money you have in a bank account. It could also be that you feel grateful for things that you bought with the money. This is training of your mind to see abundance in your life. And as you train your mind to see more abundance in your life, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start seeing more abundance in your life. And as you start seeing more abundance in your life, the snowball effect will happen. You will see it more and more and more because neurons that wire together fire together. So we're talking about rewiring your neural pathways in your brain by focusing on things that you want to see. You know, like when you focus on the red car and suddenly you are seeing red cars everywhere, that is how it works. The neurons that wire together fire together. And so as you start training your mind to see the positive, meaning see the existing abundance in your life, guess what? You are going to be vibing in a different frequency. And this different frequency is going to start attracting money into your life. I also want you to realize that one thing is to make money, meaning being open, being the vessel of money, because money is an exchange of energy. So one thing is to actually make money, to bring money and receive money. But then if you have this money and the money will constantly go away from your account, you are being beautiful vessel, but you don't have any money in the bank account and you feel scarcity in that moment, guess what? You are not vibing like wealthy person. So instead of actually spending all the money, think about also saving some money. So I would take 10% from whatever money you make, at least 10%, and put it in a different account and start actually saving this money. And over the time, it will accumulate and you will actually feel safe. And safety and security, it's also feeling. It's a feeling of abundance. It's a feeling of freedom. It's a feeling of having plenty. And this is a feeling that you absolutely need to have if you want to attract more money and more wealth and more abundance. So start doing it right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you wish to go deeper, I actually want to invite you. I have 2 masterclasses for you. One is called Wealth is Your Birthright. You can find a link in the description below. And there's another masterclass, brand new masterclass coming up, Heart of Manifestation. This is going to be a beautiful masterclass with me. You can sign up. There's going to be a link in description. And I will see you in my next video.